Hey guys, what's going on? Hopefully, you guys are able to see me today because I am very excited, guys. I'm very excited to have you guys here with me. First of all, I want to say to all of you guys out there watching or that have watched the live stream before, I'm here to answer some questions, some of your questions. Let me let me go ahead and make some changes real quick before we start with this. We're gonna put the same picture from yesterday. Bada bing, bada boom. Save, save. And of course, I like to talk about everything, but I am more gears towards behavioral health, mental health, and I definitely want to help you guys out. Some of you veterans out there to give you some advice when it comes to finding jobs on different industries. Definitely the IT industry and the medical industry. So if you have any questions you want me to answer, let me know. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just setting up all the final details of this on the medical board. Perfect, we got it. Just want to put some text right here real quick into my video, into our video. Okay, let's not forget about that. And yeah. Oh, 1 second, gotta finish this now. Perfect. Saving this, and we are going down. So we're gonna be here for 1 hour, guys. And again, it's a pleasure to be here, guys, with you guys today. I'm gonna talk to you guys about a couple of things that really I've been thinking about it. And one of those things is the things that I continue to see in this webpage, veteran to veterans, and then I mean it's just crazy, it's just crazy, Can you remember doing me a favor? Make sure I can share my page to these guys. That's something that I definitely want to do. I want to make sure that they are ready to watch this video. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna go right here. Control room. Perfect. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Let's see what they want. So, a couple of the messages that I seen today is there's a lot of people, that should be on this page, on the veteran to veteran page. But there's a couple of issues with with these pages, yeah, and admins should be able to, like, as soon as they see other people like my channel, and I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only guy right here who's trying to make a change, a positive change to people. They should be able to, like, allow our streams to go faster live, because there's a lot of people that will benefit from doing things like this. Okay, I'm gonna reply to a couple of these messages right here. There's a picture right here. Dawn, then my son in the middle, going in a U.S. Marine Corps, not Navy, of course, man like me and the wifey, but I'm okay with it. He will do fine. He will do fine. He's an amazing young individual. He would do good. Lorenzo Edwards, congratulations to my son on getting his jump wings today, 27 November 2018. So proud of his success. It's always a glorious day when you get your wings. As an airborne soldier. But as an airborne ranger. I'm joking. Just congratulations. Okay. I see James is having a little bit of trouble, so I'm I'm gonna drop a link right here. Hopefully he can see this and then you know reach back or something. Definitely looking forward to talk to some of the you know, those guys. Um, and I'm here again, guys. I wanted to talk to you guys. I wanted to share my support, and then I think the best way I can show my support to you guys uh, is by just cheering you guys up. Um, it's a lot of people getting retirements. So good for them. So good for them. So if any of you guys, recently people that retire want to come here and drop by and then have a chat and talk to me, hey, let us know. There's an individual here who is trying to get looks like he's trying to get some dress blue uniforms. I'm retired Marine. I don't have any of it. Can I buy a uniform for someone else? He's 5A, 150 pounds. There's a phone number right there. There's 5,600 comments. No, there's 5,600 likes, 1,200 comments. Whatever. I can help out, whatever the case may be. Pedro Quiñones, good news. I reached 100%. Early today, I received a call saying that I've been selected to take a position as a staff admin specialist. Reservist next week. I have to sign up as a reservist next week. I also heard when I go to drills or go to deployments, it's considered double dipping, which means I will OVA. Should I accept it? Or if so, what should I suspect in the Army Reserve? I got until COB Friday. Appreciate the options in advance. So it's very easy, man. This is very easy, Pedro. I'm sure he's not listening. When you go into these weekend drills, you will get paid from the department pot of money, and then the VA will calculate that for you, and then we'll give you the remaining. So you will get one check from DFAS and another check from Department of Treasury and from the VA. You're not gonna get a month. You're not gonna get paid more than the 100% disability. Okay, that's pretty much what I'm trying to tell you. And then it's good, man. It's good, Then I mean, if it's something that you can handle, that your body can handle, if it's something that you are willing to do, hey, go ahead, do it. If it's up to you. There's many other positions. If you can get this position right here, I'm pretty sure that you're qualified for other positions like this. So if you can find another position in the civilian sector as a contractor or as whatever the case may be, I would say go ahead, do it, and then you can double dip like most people do. Okay, so that's my recommendation. That's my recommendation, my man. Okay, so we are here in veteran to veteran. Let's talk veteran to veteran. Looking forward to talk to you guys and then share some experiences tonight. So the only thing you have to do is go into my channel, and from there you can talk to me if you have any questions, and again, I'll be able to answer some of your questions. So yep. Ivo Maria posting a couple pictures right there. Amazing. Okay, when I'm leaving, I'm going to another page. Veterans. This is cool. October 21. Nope. So as right now, what I'm doing is I'm going, to some of the pages that I see that are getting some. Okay, perfect. That I'm familiar with. So I can share, Arizona Veterans Forum 4 hours ago. I think I found the link Dick on this page. Thank you whoever posted it. Okay, I cannot comment on these pages, which is sad, very sad. I need to join the group. I need to get accepted, whatever the case may be. Yes, 20 years. Army. U.S. Army. Tucson. Perfect. Okay. So, yeah. Couple, I'm going to join a couple more pages, to see what happened. Join group. Boom, 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 boom. Yes. U.S. Army. You have the same questions. Yes. Do you agree to follow the rules of this? Yes. No reposting, duplicate posts, no politicals, no spam, no porn, no good job posting. Gotcha. Let's go. Yeah. Perfect. That will be. I'm getting carries to your group. What? Okay, say it. I think my brother sent me a message or something. Hey, Lenny. What is this?
¿Cómo está? No, les cuento un chiste que me pasó en Colombia. Llegué a tomar un café, ¿no? Y llego a la cafetería y digo, buenas noches, ¿cómo están? ¿Me da un café, por favor?
Somebody sent me a message.
Y me dice, disculpe, un café, por favor. Y empieza la muchacha. Yo le dije, mi reina, ¿a dónde está el responsable? Porque yo necesito un café y usted me hace así, me hace así. ¿Qué es esa falta de respeto? Entonces el responsable llega y me dice, no, amigo, lo que pasa es que la señora es muda. Le está diciendo si lo quiere con leche, grande o chiquito. ¿Cómo está?
Guys, these guys right here are crazy. I mean, I get some messages from my family. That was a family member. My brother. My brother, he crazy. He is crazy. So yeah, guys, we're here. We're gonna be here for an hour. I will say another 45 minutes. Just we need to talk to you guys, veterans out there. So if there's any veterans out there that would like to talk to someone, I am here to talk to you guys. You know how it is, guys. You know how it is. So couple of things that I want to bring up today, guys, to you guys is that there's an organization here in Tucson, run by Deborah, okay, Garibay, TVSV, okay, which is called the Tucson Veterans Serving Veterans. It's an amazing organization. If you have any messages that you want to pass down to other people that might watch my videos, please just send me an email to the email, the link for the page. Okay, so the TVSV, Tucson Veterans Serving Veterans, they will have an executive board on the 6th of December. Okay, which is gonna be this Friday. Okay, the executive board will get together at 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay, they're gonna do review minutes, review of funds, operations corner, HUD AAR, stand down 2020 planning. The office corner will have a veterans in need applications update, which is going to be a new application. GRM, vet walk-ins, okay, calendar review, open discussion. The next meeting will be on the 3rd of January 2020 at 9 a.m. At 10 a.m. That day will be the TVSV general meeting. On that day, at that time they will do the 10 o'clock. They will do the pledge of allegiance, introductions, review of funds, operations corner, HUD AR, stand down 2020, planning, office corner, veterans in need applications update, calendar review, open discussions. Next meeting will be 3 January 2020, 10 a.m., 11 a.m. adjourn. Okay. So looks like they have. I'm reading out of their the flyer they sent to the TVSV will have a meeting. It will be done. The meeting will be taking place at the Gospel Rescue Mission Center of Opportunity, which is in 4550 South Palo Verde, and this year in Tucson. So for those of you guys, the message reads that this month we are closing out Hats Off to Heroes Veterans Day event, and we started planning for Stand Down 2020. In 2019, we saw an increase in our homeless and critically in need veterans, so our upcoming event will need everyone's support. Please let me know ASAP if you would like to address the executive board or be present during this journal meeting. So you know what, I do have to work that Saturday, but if any of you guys who are from the Tucson area would like to see what's going on, would like to attend these kind of meetings, send me an email. If you're from Tucson, from the Tucson area, send me an email so I can share this information with you guys. Let me put it. Let me quickly put it on the. How you call it on the. Let me put it on the page, so you guys can see what's going on. One second, guys. You guys are amazing. Yeah, you guys are amazing. Let me see how it's looking. Got a couple things going on at the same time. So, yep, this is it. So, hopefully you guys like this right here. So, many of you guys out there are, are helping people, through donations, or are helping veterans through other means. So donating clothes, donating food. So thank you so much. So you guys can continue helping veterans in need, guys. So there's how can I say this? There's gonna be new rates for pay starting on January the 1st of 2020. And the rates are out already, guys. I'm very excited, guys, because one thing that to understand is how much money you're gonna get, pay based on your disabilities, guys. So to give you an example, a veteran with a spouse and child getting 100%, they will get 34.06 and 4 cents. At 70%, they will get 16.36 and 17. Veterans with a child only, 100%, 32.21.85. 70%, 15.07 17. Veteran with spouse, one parent and a child, 100%, 35.45.02. 70%, 17.37. Let me see what we have right here. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of different resources here. How about the special monthly compensation SMC rates available? Usually added to some people that get more money. So you guys been thinking, well, what's going on with this? What's going on with that? So SMC-L, okay, which is special monthly compensation rate tables. This is something that you gotta get very familiar so you can think about it. Dependent status is, if it's an N, you will get veteran with spouse and a child 51.5209. With an L, you will get 41.6490. So what is the special monthly compensation? Okay, do you know what that is? Do you know who get special monthly compensations as the VA? Those are questions that you can just come here and ask me. But I don't think that you guys are concerned about that. Okay. So, Jesus Christ. So, this is more. How can I say this is more for individuals who have been through real life traumatic experiences, and they have suffered more than many people like me. I have my hands and my legs. So, but uh, there's a lot of reasons, that you can get the SMC. Okay. So, and they totally deserve it. So, if you have any questions, you can just let me know. I'll be here for 40 more minutes, guys. Hopefully, I can get to talk to you guys and see what's going on. So if some of you guys are there, want to talk to me, guys, let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below. So let's go back to the stream. Make sure that we can get this. You know what it is. You know what it is. Let me take a picture real quick. I'm trying to do this, social media posting. So they might look so crazy in that picture. Right here. Perfect. Trying to look as normal as possible, but I do look so crazy sometimes. So if you're looking at me, I'm wearing my PT cap, yes, and I'm wearing my army gear because I'm calling my house. VA, Army, Navy, Marine, veteran. Help. Let's talk. Boom, 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 boom. Let me put the link on the description below. This is a project right here, guys. Every time I get here and then I'm trying to talk to you guys, when I get here, one of the things that I do is that I have to share my experiences with all you guys, and it's cool, it's cool. But I want you guys to understand that, hey, I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing this because I'm passionate about it. I'm doing this because I'm passionate about it, guys. I'm passionate about it. Hey, guys. So here, TVSV Executive Board Agenda for 6 December 2019. This is for the Tucson veterans serving veterans, okay? So if you are interested on this event, please let me know, okay? Some information right here. Also, we are live right now on YouTube, so hopefully I get to see you here. We're going to be here every day for 1 hour. So just come and check it out. Boom. So, guys. We're good. My things are doing good. Yeah, I'm good. Perfect. Okay, guys. So, Jean. I can't hear my daughter. Probably my dog is walking around. So yeah, guys. So many things that we can talk today, guys. I just wish that you guys can, show up. Some of you guys, I know it's late, man, but I mean, this is the only time that I can get off, so I can do these videos. So let's talk about the SMC. I brought it to you guys. SMC, who applies for this? What disabilities qualify for special monthly compensation, guys? This is not for most people. This is for individuals who have loss or loss of use of a hand or of a foot, immobility of a joint or paralysis, loss of sight of an eye, having only light perception, loss of use of a reproductive organ, complete loss or loss of use of both buttocks, deafness of both ears, having absence of air and bone conduction. It's crazy. Inability to communicate by speech, complete organic aphonia, loss of a percentage of tissue from a single breast or both breasts from mastectomy or radiation treatment. Okay, SMC can also be paid for combinations of disabilities. The VA will pay the higher rate for combination of these disabilities, such as loss of use of feet, legs, hands, and arms based on the particular combination of the disability. I mean, it's crazy, man. I mean, you really got to go through some situations, that life is life, to get these kind of rates, and I believe that if you qualify for it, you deserve every single penny, man. Applying for SMC, you should contact your local VA office at 1-800-827-1000. For information about applying for SMC, the VA has to review all the medical evidence available before they make a decision regarding the level of SMC to be paid. I'm going to put a link in the description below, right here, so you can see this. Little situation. Okay, this is from the. I think I went crazy. Let me 1 second. Okay, let me show you first. Where are you? I got this one right here. Let me put a link from the VA so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And hopefully you guys, that's for the SMC. Now I'm going to put another link for this year 2020 compensations. SMC, and then down below 2020 rates. Okay, boom. Hopefully I brought it right or something. I don't know. My handwriting is ridiculous. My typing is bad. So it is what it is, guys. It really is what it is. Stay on top of your benefits. Stay on top of your benefits. I always tell my veterans when I talk to them. Even when even I tell that to myself. Military benefits are always changing. Keep up with everything, from pay to healthcare by getting information. Military.com is a great source. Sign up for military.com. They will send you emails every day, 2 and 3. And when they send you emails, even when the VA send you emails, open those emails and read them. Okay. Because the worst thing you can do is that somebody is inviting you to a cruise for free. Trust me, it happens to people. Or somebody wants you to be participating in X, Y, and Z event, and they want to take you to Walt Disney with you and your family, so you can spend a week at the Disney hotel and passes. I mean, it happened before. People don't get those emails and they lose opportunities. So every time you get an email from anything on the military, make sure that you open them up and you read them, and then you reply back like, "Hey, I'm interested. I'm not interested." You have to do that kind of thing. You have to do that kind of thing. Okay. So different types of compensation. Okay. Let's talk about that. I think there's not many people. Hey, Daniel, what's going on, brother? Nice that you're here, man. Welcome to the chat. If you have any questions, let me know, man. Any questions, even if it doesn't have to do with whatever I'm talking right now. So the VA, the veterans, Affairs, they address different types of disability compensations. Okay, they talk about dependency and indemnity compensation, which is DIZ. So things that you guys need to think about. They need to get smart about it. SMC, special monthly compensation. That's the one we talk about. That some individuals qualify for that. Very, very special individuals. Okay. They talk about claims based on special circumstances. So, veterans might be eligible for other types of disability compensation once a disability has been determined to be service connected. Service connected. Amen to that, guys. Amen to that. Like I say to you guys, there's so many organizations out there willing and able to help us out, veterans, that there's no reason why you should still have veterans, homeless veterans. That's what I'm trying to say. There should not be no veterans who goes hungry, because they don't have money, or they don't have food, or they sleep under the inclement weather because they don't have a home. And then sometimes, for real, let me tell you something. Sometimes I really get really worked out when people talk about the government and how the government is not helping us out, how the government doesn't take care of the military, and then it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So Daniel's asking, once you had your QTC appointments, how long did it take for you to get your ratings, man? So every case is different, okay? Every case is different. Every installation works different. But the VA is a VA, okay? And the VA is notorious for taking their sweet time. And when I'm saying sweet time, I'm not saying that they're doing things wrong. I'm saying they take their sweet time to do things right, okay? And they will read into everything, okay? Because the people that work at the VA, they do have supervisors just like you and I. They do have directors, they do have district, whatever. They have the VA is full of people, and your papers get seen by lots and lots of people, and every time they do 100% to X, Y, and Z person, or 70%, or they send a rating, they have to send out the best product possible, okay? They are held to accountable to the highest standards when it comes to veterans. There's a lot of eyes into the VA, man. It's a lot of eyes. So it takes about 4 weeks to get a rating, to start seeing your ratings, showing up on your VA webpage. But it could take 16 weeks as well. All depends on how backlogged they are. This is something that you should be able to, this is something that your parallel should be telling you before you even start your QTC. They should have some kind of perception based on their experience, and based on because the Pueblo should be talking to other Pueblos, and they should be being informed about the processes, and then how long it takes to those processes. And then Mario's saying ratings for the VA are getting better. You're correct. And let me tell you why. Why it's getting better? Because we have an administration who is pushing to get this money out there. Because in previous administrations, I'm talking about politics right now, most of the issues that we have in there, they were trying to save money in every single corner. They were in war as well. They were trying to save money so they can divert money from the VA into other programs, funding other programs, but when you say, Mary, not bad as it used to be, you're 100% correct. The VA is amazing, it's getting amazing. More people are getting what they deserve. More people are more younger people are joining the the VA force. So the more younger people are working for the VA. Not that old people don't know the shit, but there's a lot of individuals who work at the VA who still wearing the rank on their neck, and they still think that they still in the military, and that's a no go. That's a no go. That's been addressed so many times, Uh, uh, so that's a good thing. So the ratings are getting better, the processes are getting better, and the one thing that I'm appreciative all the time is that, um, what can I say to you is that the people that are in charge of pushing those ratings, of pushing those decisions, are getting faster and faster and faster. Something is not getting faster. The CRSC, the Combat Related Special Compensation. Those guys are backed up, man. Last thing I heard from some people that work at the VA is that these guys have like a turnaround of 6 months, man. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. So everything's going pretty quick so far since I started my med. It's been 2 months. Yeah, I mean, the med boards are now, there's a big push to get soldiers, sailors, whatever the case, Marines, through the med board process in 6 months. Which is, I think 6 months is a long time, man. If you tell me, and let me tell you why this is important, guys. Because if you work for an organization, and the organization gets a letter because whoever start your med board has to come back. It has to come back. Myra, I'll get to you in a minute. Have to come back and tell your commander, sir, this soldier is pending med board. His med board review will start on this day. They know that from that day you got 6 months. So the first thing they're gonna do, you need to be ready for that shit. I'm sure that Daniel, you've been through the shit right here. The first thing they're gonna do to you is like, do you have any equipment signed to you? You need to sign it over your battle bodies or whoever, And then if you're not going through that shit, I mean, as soon as you get that, I mean, don't wait till the last 2 months, man, because I mean, this is the time for you to take care of yourself. This is the time for you to make sure that that you got time to go to all these meetings and appointments, and you can take care of making the right decision. So when you join the civilian sector, excuse me, you can have a clear understanding of where you're going, what's about to happen, live transition, everything, man, everything. So 6 months is a good time, but you got to act fast, man. Trust me. Don't wait. Be signing for equipment, still being the leader of 15 soldiers doing cancel statement until the last minute, because your life is gonna suck and you're gonna suffer on the other end, man. So Mario, I'm about to retire. Some battle bodies before it took them a year to get a rating. Now it's 6 months. You're right. I've been to a med board and beat it. If you guys need help, I got you. Man, so Mario, you mean that you went to the med board? What do you mean when you beat it? I mean, you got your ratings and then you were able to stay in the military and retire, or what's the case? Just a little confused. Just please explain. So like I was saying, Daniel, you have to, man. You have to take care of yourself, man. You have to go ahead and I mean, if you have any very important position that you have, if you're don't be a first sergeant and staying, being a first sergeant until the last day. If you're about to retire, you better retire. If you're about to med board, you better start getting my CIF stuff ready when time comes. I'm gonna talk to you about it in a minute. Well, let me tell you something. I work in my office with a lieutenant colonel. Okay, 2 majors. I was a sergeant first class when I left the army. My last rank pinning me was sergeant first class, and I worked with a lieutenant colonel, 2 majors, and 1 full bird. The full bird has a higher position than mine, but the other 3, they work as me or below. So Don't think just because you have a high rank, whatever the case may be, when you go to the civilian sector, you're gonna be like the boss and dandy. If you ain't ready, if that private first class went out there and got those certs before you, guess what? You're gonna be working for private first class, and private first class will remember you. I'm telling you. I've been to a med board and beat it. Okay, Daniel. Okay. Yeah, CIF, man. CIF is ideal. This is what's going on. CIF is one of those things, man, that you gotta clean. Make sure you take your shit to the car wash, man. And bring some degreaser with you. I'm serious. I'm serious, man. If it looks green or common, whatever the case may be, OCP, whatever the color may be, just put some degreaser and watch this shit, man, like there's no tomorrow, man. Trust me. Diesel checking in, man. Thank you so much for being here, man. So Mary got 100, but they wanted to give me a temporary retirement, and they wanted you to retire and get reevaluated. You know what? It's not bad, man, to get the TDRL, man. I went to the TDRL, and then I mean it's not bad. They're not trying to reinvent the wheel. They're just trying to make sure that they cover their back, saying, oh, the guy is 100%, but the condition can get worse. It's not that they're gonna give you more as a total compensation, but maybe your ratings change. Maybe they give you 70 for PTSD. By the time they finish your TDRL, they will go and then they say okay, we're gonna give you 100 for PTSD. They say they give you 50% for sleep apnea. No, they give you 75 for sleep apnea. Still combine 100%, but those things at the end of the day, you need to make sure that you get the highest rating possible for your conditions, because you don't know how legislation will change in the future. Legislation, okay? Trust me when I'm saying this. I am young right now. I'm 40 years old. You guys probably under 40, hopefully. So things can change. So Mario, and they wanted to me retire and get reevaluated. I say, hell no. I fought it till my last appeal. You know what? And that's good too, man. And that's good too. But now that you're out and you have your ratings, I mean, you can always still go and then submit another appeal. That you want more ratings. If you're fine with your life, that's why the way you want to go, good. But remember, even though you're already retired, you can still go get it reevaluated and get more things added, even if you have 100% already. Yes, correct, 100%. So Daniel, you're an MP. Damn, what you got? You get a toothbrush so you can clean your weapon? That's a joke, man. So that is good, man. That is good, man. Ready when the time comes, man. They're gonna start getting ready when the CIF, ready. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. One of the things that yeah, Mara, now you got sleep apnea. You gotta get reevaluated, man. You need to go to the VA, and then VA will send you to. Matter of fact, I have an appointment on the 10th of December with those guys, the breathing whatever place, and then they pretty much, if you have sleep apnea, like in my case, my sleep apnea was diagnosed in the military, so they pretty much pull my records from the military and they start your sleep apnea. You got to make sure that your doctor, your primary care doctor, forward those records into the VA, okay? And if they don't have it, make sure you bring your records with you, okay? I'm sure you got a CD from the military. You got to do it. So, wanna be 11 Bravo. Yeah, man. So I'm there. You guys are crazy. What's going on? Awesome, man. Awesome. That's so cool, man. Yeah, TA50, man. TA50 is the one who's gonna get you back, man. I know when I retire, I end up having 2 helmets, man. Looking through my shit, cleaning my stuff. I have 2 helmets, and one of the helmets, I have a situation when I was in Afghanistan that we went on a mission, and then I lost my helmet. It fell off my head and then fell underneath a vehicle. and then it got fucking scratched, man. That shit was just fucking. I was fucking dying when I saw that shit. And I was like, I'm gonna keep it, because this was a very traumatic experience, and then I just wanna, I want to make sure that this is part of my life. And then when I went over there, they want to charge me $500 for that fucking helmet. I was like, man, I only got one helmet. But I end up returning it because the other thing I'm going to tell you, if you have a little TF50, count what you have with you, okay? And if they say you have 3 ACUs and then you got to return the ACUs, you don't have to return the ACUs. But if you have 2 canteens on your records, but you really have 10 canteens, when you look at your TF50, only take 2 canteens to CIF, okay? Because you probably, through the years, pay for the other 8 and you don't even remember. So make sure that after you finish the military, you can fucking sell them or something. Go to the pawn shop or keep them with you. Go camping with it. Enjoy your freaking your gear. Okay. That is right, man. That is right, man. You should go to CIF right away as soon as you get your medboard paperwork, and you should be like, hey, when is the soonest I can return it? Your commander should be able to give a memorandum for record authorizing you to start turning in equipment, and you should be like, at least 5, 6, because don't leave everything for like the last couple of weeks, because you're gonna have a headache, like a crazy headache, man. Daniel, that's right, man. I got Cruiser. I've made a mistake and put that one on a couple of items, man. They fixed it, so that's good, man. I mean, you see what I'm telling you? What I'm telling guys here, man. I mean, you gotta pay attention to. You gotta pay attention to what's going on. You gotta pay attention to CIF. One of the things that I want to tell you guys is I want to tell you guys. I mean, there's a couple of groups out there, okay? And one of the groups is called IBMF, okay? I'm not joking. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to put it on the page, okay? Okay, so IBMF right here is the Institute for Veterans and Military Families. I don't know if you guys seen this before, okay? Download your service records. Yep, iPerms, man. That's good, Mario. Good idea, man. That's good advice. But let me talk to you guys about IVMF, okay? You need to make sure that you find out who is running IVMF in your organization, okay? And then make sure that you sign for IVMF. Whatever course you gotta sign within IBMF, make sure that you sign for it, okay? Whatever shit tickles you, whatever, man. I'm telling you, they have a bunch of different programs that you can learn from it. They give you a lot of guys certifications like PMP. For IT, they give anything from Security Plus to CISSP. That's where I got my CISSP from, and I got my PMP from them. So I mean, my last year, man, I'm telling you, I took care of myself, man. IBMF will take care of you guys, but don't fail them, okay? IBMF will take care of you. So make at least 2 copies, man. This is good advice, Mario. Go to iPerms, download everything, and then call your branch manager. Call your branch manager if you are a non-commissioned officer or an officer, and make sure that they know that you are getting. And then I'm saying this because we got to take care of the army as well. We can be selfish. Make sure that if you're coming on orders or something like that, if you know that you're pending orders or something, come call your branch manager. Let them know, hey, Samudi, whatever your name is. I need you to put me down for medboard. I'm getting to my medboard because sometimes, and then you're gonna be helping a battle buddy. They got you down for a sweet spot in Hawaii. And then your battle buddy is sitting in fucking Korea. So if you call them, they can be. Oh, 1 second. Daniel is getting out of the army retirement. So they're gonna ask you to do some paperwork. You can do it. Update your ERB. That's pretty much what they're gonna do, or your records, whatever branch you're in, and they can send somebody else to your suite assignment. Just food for thought. Joining a professional group, BFW, man. BFW, the Veterans of Foreign Wars of the U.S. is amazing, man. You know, so far what I heard is that what they call it, they give you that shirt. You know, they have great ties with Amazon. Nothing does more for the veterans than the BFW, for what I heard. I think that's their logo. Uh, they're doing good, man. They're doing good. Uh, they're doing good. They're doing good. I mean, I will say yes, do it. I mean, whatever you do to give back, man, because I'm telling you, when you put things together and you start contemplating, how good your life is gonna be after the military, retirement pay, your VA pay, and then if you get a job, man, I'm telling you, life is beautiful. Trust me, life is beautiful. So the BFW is an amazing place, man. Uh, Mara, VFW, they do great things, man. They do great things. You will learn. You will learn. You don't have to be there to maybe you can be a volunteer. Maybe you can join the VFW and just give some of your time, back to those guys in need. Okay, like I said before, man. Whatever's close to you, whatever's close to you, brother. Whatever is close to you. Okay. Um, for fact, I'm going to tell you that be involved with people who care for veterans, and do business with organizations that care for veterans. Okay, um, that's one of the things that I will say to you guys. Yeah, networking, man. Diesel, you were head on point, man. Networking is one of the things that we veterans we need to do. I work for the Air Force. As an IT guy. Let's leave it that right there. I got a very important job, and then the reason why I got that job is because I networked my ass when I was in the military. When I left the military, I was able to say, I'm going to Tucson. Who has a job for me? And then 10 different people came back to me like, I want to give you a job. I want to give you a job. I want to earn your business. Like job hunters. Yeah, job hunters. And I was like, wait a second. You need to be careful. As well with who you're dealing with, because sometimes then it almost happened to me. I went to a position where they wanted to pay me $40,000 less with this particular company than what I getting paid with the company that I work for. And it wasn't because they were taking all the money. No. It's because they were giving me out of that 40%, they were giving me 10% for what we call a relo or relocation money, and 20% at the end of the contract. At the end of every year. It was a year contract, but then when I started putting the numbers together, they kept the other 10%, and I was like, wait a second, you're keeping $17,000. So it wasn't fair. So just make sure that you network with the right people. Network with the right people, guys. Do I need you in fit memo first before requesting to turn in CIF? I'm not sure. I think the commander can give you the memorandum anytime, as long as you can prove that. Talk to the commander. Talk to the commander. Open their policy, whatever the case may be, and then they will see that you're trying to do the right thing. And hopefully you've been good in the company, and they will take care of you, man. And then that's Mario. You're right on point, man. You say you don't have time for BFW. Time is the most. Time is. Let me tell you something, guys. Let's talk about enough, okay? Because we got to talk about enough, and I will tell you in a second. Networking is key. Today I spoke to DVOP, great dude. Yeah. You got it. plus they are veterans. You got it, Diesel, man. You got it. If you want network Diesel, get into LinkedIn. There's a huge veteran networking group. Ricky, are you a GS employee? I'm a contractor, man. I'm a contractor. They don't pay GS employees yeah, well enough, and then I already have my TSPs maxed out, like stupid maxed out, and then I am a contractor, but I'm equivalent to a GS15, step 10, whatever, you know, IT, man, IT, bro. Uh, if I go back as a GS, is because they will give me like a chill spot. They offer me like the best job possible. But being a GS, you have to follow so many rules and regulations, and once you're in, you're in. Yeah, you got a probation. I mean, it's very political. Um, you are very tied to, and listen to this, man. As a GS, you're very tied to the what the military will say about you, what the yeah, you're right, Mario. You will be tied to what that, because you will have a supervisor, military supervisor. Most of the times, if you're a GS 12 and below, he or she will be an O 06. Let me see, 3, 4. It will be an 05 or below. Okay, if you're 13, then you will have a colonel who will be your counterpart. Okay, if you're a MAD level, you will have a colonel or a fullbird or 1 star working for you, that you report directly to them. In my case, so now you get it. They offer war tag, but I am getting into my own business. Hey, Daniel, listen to me. I know you want your own business. Do war tag and do your business. Okay, make it happen. Trust me. Okay, because not all the time. Our we have those we listen. Enough. Let's talk about enough. How much is enough for Daniel? How much is enough for Diesel? How much is enough for Mario? How much is enough for you guys? Enough. What enough? How much is enough? This amount of money, this amount of time with the family, this job security, this business that I'm, time with the family, job security, X, Y, and Z. How much is enough? And then you gotta come to that conclusion, talking to your family, talking to your significant others, talking to yourself. How much is enough for me? I can tell you that for me, enough was to get me the job that I got. That gives me, a lot of responsibility, but at the same time, when I need time to be with the family, they give me that time. They allow me that time. And then I work for the Air Force, so every month we have 2-3 days off. So I mean, come on, man, it's amazing. It's amazing. Um, Diesel, you shooting yourself on the foot, man. That's that I think that rather will be for veteran. That would be that's good number. That's a good number. Depends on where you're telling me. 65K on El Paso, Texas, or 65 in New Mexico. 65K on in Louisiana. Yeah, Biloxi, I gotcha. 65, yeah, sure. But then if you tell me 65 in Seattle, Washington, or 65 in Virginia, so I will go higher, man. I will go 85, 90. I will think that 85, 90 anywhere in the country, you can live with that. You can battle. You can say, yeah. When you we're getting close to an hour. We're gonna go more than an hour, guys. I see Daniel. They put a good number right there that I like. When you are trying to find a job, most people will come back at you and they will tell you, yeah, the position that you're trying to get. Let me see. They will tell you Glassdoor, okay? And I'm gonna show you to you in a second, okay? So, oh, hell yeah. 1 second. Here we go. Yeah. So these are companies that are hiring in the area where I'm at. This is my thing right there. Yeah. So data analysts, they pay from $57,000 to $115,000. In Massachusetts. Boston, 61 to 104, 61 to 90, 24 to 145. Manager quality, PM. And all depends on what you got going on. But when you telling me that this position can pay you a range between 24 and 145 in the same location, and Glassdoor is pretty legit, man. Glassdoor is pretty legit. What I'm saying to you guys is, don't shoot yourself on the foot. Don't go to this website thinking, oh, this is the maximum they can pay me here in Tucson, Arizona. No, if you feel that your value if they're trying to pay you 70 and you think you feel your value at 95, tell them, hey, I feel value at 95, and this is why I'm value at 95. And then just remember what you have in your own NCOERs, on your OERs, on your counseling statements. All those good things that people talk about you, and then tell them, hey, I can handle projects under pressure. I can handle multitasking. I'm a hard worker. I know these programs. I have these certifications. I come with a security clearance. I will not be using your if you're a veteran, if you get your TRICARE, I won't be using your medical expenses. So, and I go to the doctor. You can tell them last year, on doctor alone, the bills were $150,000. And when you say something like that to an employer, and they look at you, how much you really want it? 95? They're gonna write you a check for 100. I'm telling you, because they have to pay half of that money that you're putting on the medical bill, guys. Okay, that insurance, the insurance that they pay for the people that they employ. I'm telling you, you gotta learn how to sell yourself. Okay, it's already established business in transportation and transport, making about $100K a year. Wartag is maybe $40,000. Who established those kind of things? Who established those kind of things? Who say that? That's the way it is. Let me tell you something now. If you go to a place where everybody knows their salary and they know that, that sounds like it's already established business in transport, making about $100K a year. Wartag is maybe $40,000. Man, you got to do what you got to do, But I won't take no $40,000 for a year for nothing, man. Maybe if I work 3 days a week, 2 days a week, for $40,000 a year, man. Hell no, Daniel. Don't settle for that $40,000. You better get that $100K. I'm telling you. You good, man. Oh, Mara Mosin, man. Drop the link, man. Drop the link, man. Go to your website, get your link, put it right here, man. I approve it so people can see it, man. I got love for you guys, man. I'm not like other channels where you go and then you just I want subscribers. Got you. Yeah, I want people to see my videos. I want people to get the word, the message. But at the same time, I want other people to be exposed to it. Because maybe Mario's talking about things that I'm not talking. Maybe I'll learn something from him. Most likely I will learn something from him. So Mario, you put the link right there. I bet you that I will be talking about this. I'm sure you'll be talking about in a week or two. I'm joking, guys. No, but put your link right there, man. Also, as in what they value the position you're applying for. Most of the time, they will tell you. So this is something that it all depends. If they post the salary of the job that you're applying for in the application, if they clearly post it, they're trying to stay within that range. Okay, I will say 15 15 to 17% is the maximum that you can go over, okay? But at the same time, based on your qualifications, they can go down up to 20% or maybe more. So you got to do very good, very, very good on your in your interview, guys. So hopefully you guys understand that part, okay? What's going on here? Keywords, not the takers. There we go. 38 minutes. Let me share my video real quick. So I think there's some answers I can people I can answer here. Okay. So yeah. I need that 100,000 so I can get that Corvette like Ricardo. You haven't seen that, bro. You haven't seen nothing yet. I'm telling you, man. I am telling you, man. I'm telling you. You know, the Corvette is leaking water, man. I mean, I don't know what happened to the Corvette. But yeah, man. I mean, you guys got to learn how to you got to have that 2 minute elevator pitch, 15 seconds elevator pitch, down to 30 second elevator pitch. You got to work on all those, man. You got to work on things that will make you stand out, in front of others, man. Okay, so yeah, you have to do that, man. You have to do that. You need to know. You need to do whatever you got to do while you're still in service with time, because you got time in your hands. This is not the time where you just go and then just chill, at the with the bodies over there at the WTV. That's not the time for that, man. This is the time for you to, like, can I go to that meeting again? Can I take that briefing again? I took the VA briefing 3 times. It was a 2-day thing or 3-day thing. I took it 3 times. They were like, "Oh, you're back." Yes, I'm back. I want to do this, I want to learn what's going on. I probably have less than 2 months. I want to get into IT. And a suggestion for some quick certifications I can knock out. Security Plus. Security Plus, okay? Let me find you something real quick, okay? Professor Messer. Let me see if I have Professor Messer right here. Where are you, Professor Messer? So, okay. You're into IT, so this guy right here, ProfessorMesser.com, has free videos for CBT notes for you to get your Security Plus. Okay, if you go to 1 second, if you go to Professor Messer, he will be able to pretty much teach you how to pass Security Plus. The only thing you gotta have to do is to pay for the certification, okay? But I mentioned before, and then I put it on the chat, okay? You should be able to see. I didn't put it right here. So let me tell you the second thing. CBT Nuggets, okay? CBT Nuggets has the best. That's amazing. Mario, good job. CBT Nuggets, we have the best trainer to me. This is the guy that trains amazing. His name is Keith Barker. Keith, I see IBMF. Keith Barker is just an amazing guy. Like, for real. And he can teach a rock how to pass Security Plus. Now, if you find IVMF on your post, these are the links that I'm posting for you to see. If you can find IVMF on your post, and they can give you an in-depth, like crazy, amazing training for Security Plus, which I think Security Plus is like the basic, most easiest certification for people to get into an IT job in the civilian sector. I am telling you. You say military, Security Plus, I got a clearance, boom, you got a job. 70,000. That's somebody with no experience. I worked for 15 years, in IT. I got 20 plus years experience, because before the military I was doing, I worked for a cell phone company. So doing IT work, you know what I mean? And then I was into, you know, a bunch of things. So yeah, 70,000. So just with Security Plus. So yeah, take a look at those links, okay? And share the page, man. Share the page to make sure that your buddies, you know, if you have any battle buddies who are going through the same situation, they can come here. We can talk IT all day long. Like, we can talk IT all day long. Like, I'm serious, all day long. Matter of fact, you start studying for Security Plus, and I'm talking about veteran affairs or something like that, and you have an IT question, you know, what is demilitarization, or what is port security, what is a firewall? You just drop a question right there. Hey Rick, what's a firewall? And I'll be like, 1 second, dude. Everybody, stop! I got the answer to Daniel real quick. Boom. This is a firewall. This is how a firewall works. You know, I'm telling you, we can talk IT all day long. So you're correct, man. 70, well, starting 70,000, man. I won't say 100K starting. I mean, but I will say 70K easy starting. Yeah, that's it. But let me tell you something. In addition to this right here, IT is the fastest growing, the biggest, widest. I mean, the freaking, this is where the money's at. But if you are passionate about medicine, and you have time, and you're passionate about medicine, becoming a registered nurse, a certified registered nurse, an RN, you know, that shit, telling you, man, those guys make money, you know. And if you enjoy that, if you enjoy the medical field, if that's where you are, you're into that, I will say to you guys, you gotta do it, man. You gotta do it, you know. Yeah, diesel, man. I mean, I got you guys, man. So anyway, I have to go to sleep, man. Sorry, man. Sorry, guys. You know, you guys have been amazing for the last couple of days. Please share the page so other people can see what's going on. Tomorrow, I will be earlier. Okay, it's gonna be I will be at 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'll be at 9 o'clock Eastern time. Okay, 9 o'clock Eastern time is when I'm gonna come live. So you guys can share the page, talk to you guys, is whatever the case may be, and then we can get some more people engaged in these talks, guys. We definitely need to do something. I'm gonna start posting this in LinkedIn tomorrow. I got some people that want to join the conversation, other veterans who are also in IT, and who are willing to talk to veterans like you and I, and then give their 2 cents, okay? Because it's not everything about leaving the military, but what about after the military? Then what? After the military, what are you gonna do? After 6 months in the military, after a year, you got to prep yourself, you got to prep your families, you got to prep so many things, man. So you guys can be successful in life, and then again, guys, take care of yourself, because nobody will take care of yourself better than you. Nobody. Okay. Once you've been labeled retiring or med board, man, people look at you like, man, this motherfucker leaving the military, man. Fuck that, man. Put him CQ every fucking other day. That's what I mean. He's doing CQ. Man, mad love to you guys, like, for real. Please, take a look at those links, man, that I'm putting right there. Thank you so much, Diesel. Sorry that you are doing that shit, man. I hate fucking staff. Great shot. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Daniel will be in staff duty. God damn it, Daniel, you've been staff duty. Anyway, guys, have a good night. You guys are amazing. Don't forget, tomorrow, 9 o'clock standard Eastern time. Okay, so have a good day, guys. Take care. Have a good night, everybody. Bye. Good. This is really good, man. I enjoy this talk with these guys. Very nice. And the stream right here. Have a good night, guys.